We live on the continent of Elios. 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center. 1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the fell dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one. In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the fell dragon. In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
Years? That's how long I've been asleep.
What are those horrible things?
If I may, you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
The war. The fell dragon. I feel like I can almost remember, but...
I've had my eye on you.
The ring. Marth, right.
Sigurd, leave it to me!
It is rather quiet, I know, but it will liven up as we gain allies.
The time has come! Now, as one, Emblem Engage!
One strike will decide it all.
Please grant me your strength.
She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Elios.
Please, I beg of you, gather together all 12 rings. When your scattered memories return to you, you must fight on with the utmost divinity. I believe in you, my child.
I understand. I'll collect the rings. I swear to you. And I'll fight. I'll do whatever you want. Help me. Lend me your strength in this fight.
I am known as Marth, Emblem Marth. To be clear, it is good to see you. I was able to answer your call because you remembered me.
But then, a dark presence emerged. Sombron.
Marth, what was I like? Well, you were kind, as you are now. There's no need to remember everything at once.
Divine One, will you help us? Please, come with me to Firene. An alliance with Brodia took some doing. Their king's an ambitious man.
Brodia, the Kingdom of Might.
I greet you as the Crown Prince of Brodia.
Solm is an open-minded country. They've always had good relations with Firene.
I hope you're hungry for fun, because that's what's on the menu first!
Lucky me mad, huh? I take it Elusia isn't in the Alliance.
We know it's snowy there, with long winters, and that some Elusians worship the Fell Dragon.
Come a little closer. I'll give you a good long look.
I will now take your lives, your souls, and the rings.
He is not yet at full strength.
My kingdom has another emblem ring in its possession.
Well, isn't this tragic? By virtue of your silence, we will now kill every living soul in this castle one by one.
I detest violence, but I will always fight to defend the innocent.
I'm just passing through. Well, looking for someone, really.
Still, despite everything we're facing, I'm calm. I think it's because you're here, Marth.
We are not going anywhere. We will remain by your side until the end of this journey.
You silly divine dragon. Did you think emblems were just a you thing? Not by a long shot.
Marth? Marth, speak to me, please!
Everyone you care about, they are all dead.
Now, it's time to engage.
Emblem Engage!
In the Fire Emblem Engage game, you command a uniquely skilled cast of characters, called units, and lead them to victory.
I won't falter.
New to this installment of the turn-based tactical RPG series, battles can be enhanced through the use of rings that hold the power of emblems, heroes from ages past.
It's time! Remember this.
When equipped with emblem rings, your units will sync with the emblems, increasing their power and giving the units access to special skills. As you can see, there's a significant difference when confronting the same foe.
I am guided by the emblems.
You can even take your battles a step further by engaging emblems and fusing them with your units. While engaged, you'll be able to use special weapons and engage skills that grant your units special abilities. You'll also be able to unleash powerful engage attacks to decimate your foes. The emblems that dwell within each ring have their own unique abilities.
If you require strength and swiftness, I am all too happy to oblige.
Here we have Sigurd, emblem of the Holy War. He has excellent mobility, and his Gallop Engage skill vastly increases the unit's movement. The unit can traverse over much more terrain while engaged. On top of that, Override allows you to run through a line of foes, dealing damage along the way.
I feel the same, Saline. I will fight by your side from now on.
This is Celica, emblem of Echoes. Her Echo skill allows you to split up your magic attacks and inflict damage on 2 targets. This is especially useful for finishing off foes who have been nearly routed. She also boasts Warp Ragnarok, which allows you to move to a location that would otherwise be out of range and attack from there.
My apologies.
Shall we go over just a few of the other emblems at your disposal?
I'll help ensure the path you decide to walk is the right one.
Here's Corrin, emblem of Fates. Corrin's Dragon Vein skill can be used to alter the terrain to remove hazards, such as fire, or add healing effects to give your army the upper hand. Torrential Roar will damage enemies directly in front of you and add the water effect to the terrain.
Use my power to guide everyone.
This is Byleth, emblem of the Academy. Byleth grants the Instruct skill, which can be used to boost the stats of nearby allies so they can ace the battle. The Goddess Dance skill will not only boost your adjacent ally stats, but it will also allow them to act again.
Ready to turn this battle around?
Finally, we have Lyn, emblem of Blazing. She specializes in fierce attacks that prevent your foes from counterattacking. On top of that, her Astra Storm skill can be used to unleash 5 consecutive attacks on a foe from a great distance. Engage status only lasts for 3 turns, but as you progress in battle, the engage meter will refill. Once replenished, you'll be able to engage again. Be sure to keep an eye on your meter and strategize around its progress. Beyond the emblems themselves, Fire Emblem Engage introduces many new faces and personalities to the fold. They are all capable of equipping emblem rings, resulting in a wide range of potential combinations of units and emblems.
Celica, yes! May I call on you?
Let's get brawling! You and me, let's do this!
Be sure to experiment with different combinations to best utilize your emblems and their abilities. You would do well to remember that the tide of battle depends on your strategy.
I'll help. That's not all. Farewell to you. The time has come.
Now, as one!
Fire Emblem Engage. Available January 20th, only on Nintendo Switch. Digital pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Are you interested in a thrilling adventure? Full of role-playing and relationship building? How about some tactical turn-based combat? Then I've got just what you're looking for. It's the Fire Emblem series of games. In the Fire Emblem Engage game, there are over 30 characters to meet, befriend, and battle alongside. You'll find that everyone here has their own unique personality and backstory, from sword fighters and cavalry units to armored units and magic users. There are plenty to choose from, and it's no easy decision selecting who you'd like to grow alongside. With care and consideration, even the weakest ally can grow into a reliable powerhouse. Oh, I am so proud of her! It's up to you to help your allies grow, so change up their equipment to best suit them and build the army that marches to the beat of your drum. That's what the Fire Emblem series is all about. The real action in Fire Emblem begins on the battlefield. Start by selecting your team. Choose who you want to move. Pick their opponent, then grab a weapon to unleash an attack. Once all of your allies have acted, it's the enemy's turn. You'll take turns back and forth throughout the battle. But once you achieve your goal, such as defeating the enemy commander, victory will be yours. There are so many different types of units you can bring into battle. Cavalry units have a wide range of movement. Armored units have high defense. Archers and magic users can attack from a distance. And Pegasus Knights can fly over different terrain. Even water. They all bring their own advantages to combat as well. Now, it can be tempting to only send out your favorites, but you might want to consider a more balanced team when the battle calls for it. For example, Armored units are resistant to physical attacks, but weak to magic. Flying units, such as Pegasus Knights, easily fall to bows. Axe wielders are ineffective against swords, lances are weak against axes, and so on. You get the idea. Be careful when moving your units around the map, or they might find themselves at a disadvantage. Of course, that means you'll have the upper hand if you plan around your enemy's weaknesses. I know, it's all a bit much, but there are plenty of features to help first-timers figure it out. Like this. You can choose to have a red line appear when you're in range of a foe's attack. That means you probably shouldn't send your units there. You can also check the super useful battle forecast before you commit to an attack. This shows how much HP will be lost, who attacks first, and you can see which weapon will be most effective. Even with all that help, if you make a move that ends up being not so good, you can sometimes turn back time and take that one again. It's bad news for your foes, but good news for your beloved allies. By participating in battles, your units can earn experience points and level up. They'll earn even more experience when they defeat an enemy. So I recommend using a powerful ally to weaken your foes, then let whoever you're trying to level up deliver that final blow.
Thanks for the business!
There are also ways to strengthen your allies, like equipping them with powerful weapons to raise their attack stat, training with them in the arena,
Victory for the cutest!
or by using certain items. Oh, look at that! A skirmish appeared on the map. You can choose to fight these random battles as many times as you want to gain experience, no matter what else is happening in the game's story. Looking for even more from your units? Try changing their class. Their starting classes are predetermined, but you can use specific items to reclass them in a way that better suits your army. If a unit's class changes, their fighting style will change along with it. And if they reach level 10 or higher, your units can be promoted to an advanced class. Advanced classes allow them to wield more powerful weapons, and they'll get a boost to their stats. Plus, they'll get to change up their style. Who doesn't love a makeover? Looking good, team! Promote your units to stronger classes, help them grow to fit your fighting style, and form the most powerful army your own way. If your allies fight side by side, or heal each other in battle, they'll grow closer. And you might even get to see them share a support conversation.
Oh, come on! You can't just make rain happen!
These special events can sometimes reveal more about their backstories. The closer they grow, the more your allies will share. You'll get to know them better, and they might get to know each other better as well.
Good. Me neither.
Close allies are also useful on the battlefield. If two allies who share a connection are next to each other, they can help each other out in battle. It's important to remember, the army that slays together stays together.
You need pruning.
So, how do you feel? I think you're ready to make some friends and fall in love with the world of Fire Emblem. Are you going to focus on a few favorites? Or are you a balanced tactician who appreciates all your allies equally?
Thank you, Marin.
What classes will you assign? And what style of combat will you focus on? It's all up to you. The decisions are yours to make. And the relationships are yours to foster in Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem Engage. Available January 20th only on Nintendo Switch. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Mother!
You must not allow them to capture any more of the rings. Gather together all 12 rings.
No! Please!
The corrupted, they're everywhere.
Divine One! You mustn't do this alone!
This journey will be a long one.
Our kingdom is in danger. Will you help us?
I will fulfill my duty as the Divine Dragon.
I'm Diamant, Crown Prince of Brodia.
I hope you're hungry for fun!
I will now take your lives.
My friends, it's time to fight!
You're in our way. Now stand aside! We have to rescue Marth and the others!
Many have sought to steal the rings and use them for their own nefarious purposes.
Here he comes.
The time has come!
Or is that an emblem of legend?
Each emblem has their own abilities. You can call upon their unique powers and skills.
Everyone, engage with emblems! Emblem Engage!
Here I come! Grant me strength!
Out of the way!
I sense the Fell Dragon's presence. He's waiting for us.
We have to stop Sombron.
Was that?